How's it going? I wanted to just do a quick little video as kind of an update, just so nobody thinks that I bailed on the channel already. I'm kind of working on a project right now, and it's about Satanism. I expect this is going to be a very time-consuming project because I'm kind of trying to, well, not only define Satanism, not just in the way it's commonly referred to, for instance, with groups like the Church of Satan, they'll tell you it's one thing, but then people who look into it, will eventually kind of understand that it's really a lot more, and it's really kind of an overarching philosophy. I don't know, really hard to just concisely put into words, but it doesn't necessarily have to do with any supernatural entity, although some believe that's a factor. But anyway, I'm kind of trying to, trace back the roots as far as I can of these ideologies and how they've kind of inspired evil acts throughout history and up to the present day. And this is going to be, a tall order. I mean, I expect it'll probably be a series of videos, and I'm planning on doing this like documentary style, so it'll have pictures and maybe video clips. Who knows, if you're lucky, maybe you'll even get to see my ugly mug sitting there talking for a little bit here and there. I don't know. But yeah, the research for it, I mean, I already have like 50 some pages of notes, and this is just outlines. I don't even have anything, really completely laid out as far as a script. I'm kind of gonna probably go by like subject, so I don't want to give too many spoilers, but in the first video, because it'll probably be a series, I don't remember if I already said that, but in the first video I'll try to define Satanism in broad terms, and kind of, describe like the philosophy of how it pertains to natural law, because I basically see it as, something that works against natural law, and that could really apply to a wide range of things. So I'm gonna try to be specific, but that's also gonna be one of the challenges. I don't want to just make this, I want to try to stay focused as I can with this. But anyway, in the first video, so I'll try to do that, and then I want to go into like mythological or religious figures throughout history that are related to Satan. Like, for example, I don't know, just off the top of my head, you got Pluto, Hades, which are kind of a lot of these Greek and Roman gods, where their names get convoluted so much that one ends up being called the other eventually, or the Greek and Romans sometimes have different names for the same gods. Hades came to be known as just the underworld, although from my understanding he was originally the king of the underworld. I'm drawing a blank here. I'm just doing this on the spot. Dis Potter, that was also another name for both of them. Oh, geez. I wish I had my notes in front of me, but I'm outside. But I mean, basically, you know, going through and looking at like other mythological figures who kind of influenced the name of, or who kind of came to be understood as Satan. What, you know, we kind of all have an understanding of who Satan is supposed to be, and, you know, also Lucifer. Those two terms have been, you know, pretty interchangeable, although they can have very different meanings, and to some they're completely different. Some people actually worship Lucifer and think it's a perfectly good thing, and I'm not quite sure if that's really a good thing, because when you really get into it, there's a lot of, I don't know, there seems to be a lot of kind of evil attached to it either way when you really dig into it. But I mean, the same could be said for almost any religion, so this isn't really focusing on any religion or from a Christian or any religious perspective. I don't claim any religion. I do believe in an intelligence in the universe, you know, you call it God or whatever, you know, but I think, you know, if you kind of start to understand natural law, you know, I think we all have this moral compass built in that we kind of know right from wrong. I like to believe that, although it seems that for some people this has either been lost or taken away, or, you know, maybe in some instances they were born without it. I don't know, you know, and then we can get into the whole, you know, psychological programming and everything that contributes to that. But so, I mean, this is like a very broad topic. I'm hoping that I can at least get like the first part. I mean, it's probably going to be 10 parts or more, you know, depending. It could even, you know, be longer than that. I don't even know, because I have so many notes, and they're basically just topics right now, and some of them have like a little description, but now I'm going through and starting at the beginning, and I'm researching each topic, you know, in order. So I'm kind of focusing on the one right now, and then I'll do the video, and then I'll start the research on the next one. And so as I go along, I might learn more stuff that I wish I'd included in a previous video, you know. I mean, but I'm gonna do it this way, because that way at least I'm putting something out, you know, putting more content on the channel, because, you know, I think it's important to try to stay active and, you know, get ourselves out there. So, but I mean, this is, I don't know, I mean, it's really exciting and interesting just to be doing like a deep dive, although the subject matter tends to be very grim. And, you know, there have already been times when I'm like, man, after this, I'm gonna want to like take a break and just like study like puppies and butterflies or something nice, you know, like, yeah. But anyway, so that's kind of what I'm up to, you know. Hopefully I can have something to show for it within a month's time. If not, I'll probably do another update video. But I mean, man, like, already I'm learning so much. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, that's what I've been doing, and I hope everybody else is keeping busy, you know, furthering our education and not afraid to dig into the depths of understanding this evil, but also taking time to care for ourselves and others and focus on the positive as well, because we need to do that. We need to be able to remind ourselves constantly that there may be some pretty evil things in this world, but there's also some pretty beautiful things. And how appropriate that I have these wonderful flowers behind me, and then I have this snake on my t-shirt, right? Cobra Kai. Okay, it's a funny show. Whatever. Anyway, so everybody take care.